So what is creativity to me as an artist? As a painter, sculptor, someone who creates artworks, 2 dimensions, 3 dimensions. What is creativity? What is it? What you know? Trying to understand what it is. Is it a force? Is it God, spirit, monad? Is it true source? Where does it come from? Are we creative beings? And what is the source of creativity? I had the quote in the previous post where my art teacher said, you can't create creativity, creativity is. So the mind goes, oh, well, creativity is it a force? Is it God, spirit? Yes, I guess it is. If you use the word God or spirit, true source is the ultimate creator. It created it, whatever that is, created everything. It emanated from itself, everything, all of what we know is outer creation, came from something. Did it come from the one source? Don't know. However, I like to think that creativity is an aspect of creator, of true source. It's not the entirety of it, because when spirit overflowed, emanated, and in so created the outer world, the universe, everything like that, creativity, the force of creativity, is just one aspect of true source. What I'm saying isn't ultimate truth, ultimate reality. It's just my thoughts. So I'm just trying to understand what creativity is. So as an artist, do we step into the stream? Are we already in the stream, and we're just open to allow to be filled up with ideas like arrows? Like, imagine arrows all around us, and we just grab an arrow, I've got an idea. But if I didn't catch that arrow, it's going to go to the next artist, and the arrows are just firing all around us, We're just catching those arrows of creativity, the ideas, the inspiration that comes. Just thoughts, creativity. So if we're in the stream, we can get inspired, we can have inspiration come, we can see it, feel it, hear it, and then some artists use the word shock. Like Ansam Kiefer, my favorite artist, he says it starts with a shock. I'm shocked by something. In art therapy, they talk about an access point. Access point means you work experientially in the moment, in the emergent state, and then something moves you, and it's an access. And then that idea, that access point, now you work with that, and that can evolve into an idea, an artwork, whatever it is. In the therapy, obviously, that could be, this is what we're going to work on today with that client. Let's explore that, rather than say, today we're going to start with this as a preconceived. We do an emergent, experiential way of working, and that access point arises in the moment, and then you work from there. So with creativity, let's just say creativity, it comes from true source, spirit, God, monad, and it's a thing. It's just this thing all around us, this power, this force, and it's just there, and we just have to We just have to allow, be still, be inspired. Like this morning, I just saw the most beautiful sunrise. It was intense red, but I was driving to work, and I know the road that I'm on. I wasn't gonna be in time to get that photo, so I was just sitting in it and just thinking, yeah, grateful for this beautiful sunrise. And sure enough, when I arrived at the spot which would have been the best photo opportunity, it had changed. The sunrise had changed, and it was still beautiful, not as intense. And I've got a photo of it, but I just said, yeah, thank you, Spirit, for the beauty. You know, that initial intense, amazing sunrise, and then when I was able to stop, it was still beautiful. I haven't even checked my photo. I just took a couple of photos and got in the car. And anyway, those are my thoughts on creativity for the day. Maybe just a whole bunch of rambling. Peace.